Hi guys, we are back for part 2 of the Summer Nights coloring book. It's illustrated by Hanna Karlzon. And the butterfly that I'm doing. And I told you I'd come back when I was finished with the flowers and the leaves, and they are done. And we are going to do the little butterfly. Now, what I did that I didn't show you last time was I went around and put a little Posca in little dots around in the little berry parts and the flowers. I also used Jelly Roller. It's a Pro Mark glitter pen, and I put some of that in the little berry parts. And I also used same thing, Jelly Roller. It's yeah, I can't even tell you where I got these, to be honest. I bought them a long time ago. They are a ballpoint glitter pen, and I did some pink in here and on the lower parts. Probably got these off of eBay, and if you know anything about them, they're Pro Marks. It's an X, I think, on the end. Yeah. You can probably look them up on eBay. Like I said, I got these probably 5-6 years ago, so I don't know. They still work, and they were on my desk in a drawer somewhere, so I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll try them out. So what we're going to do on the butterfly here, I mean, that's all I did other than the, same coloring I did down here on the bottom. Added those dots. Butterfly is going to get colored in black in areas, and I think I'm going to do that with a Faber-Castell Pitt pen, because I want it to have some dark black to go with the black border. I don't really want to do it with a glitter pen on the black part, only because the glitter pen has silver glitter in it, and I don't really have any silver on the page. So I'm just going to lower you down and get us in focus more with the butterfly, and I will show you how I'm going to use it. It is a F, if you're wondering, which is a fine line pen. Comes in a set of like one brush mark, one super fine, one extra fine, and blah blah blah. So what we're going to do is probably just do the outlines in pure black, and this line here. And I am pretty sure that this will not go through the page, but I have to double check. Okay, as far as I can tell, it's not coming through. Okay, I have this clip over here just because I want to have the page held down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we'll just continue. To color in the lines. I know, kind of boring, but part of the process, right? So I'll be doing both sides of the butterfly the same way. I'm debating whether I should do both on camera. Okay, so those two, obviously these two, but I'm debating if I should put some black up here, and I probably will. I will probably add a line up there, since there isn't one there. I'll get some stuff moved out. I'm going to have to turn the book a little so I can see this while I'm coloring it. Hope you're all doing well today. We've been marathoning Doctor Who. There's going to be a big show on coming up in October here with the new Doctor, so they've been running a marathon. And we've been catching up on all the doctors that I may have missed. My daughter loves watching the show, so I've been watching it with her. Now there is not a line other than the thin line here, and I'm going to extend this out and make a thicker line here. So just going over that and then bringing it out to be about the same thickness as the other two. And bringing it in. It'll be thinner down here. Oh, it was going to be a little thinner. And there we go, make that a little darker. I think I will bring it out just a little more here, and I think I'll bring it down like that. Give it just a little more emphasis on that part. And then we'll get this little space in here. And the antenna. And if I hold it like that, that is probably enough black. I'll do debating if I should do these lines here and then just replace the dots. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just color in these. And then we'll have a nice color spot in the black to go with the outside border. And then I'll just put some Stickles dots in there. Okay, maybe I'll bring a little line up here too, just to separate the wing a little better. There, that adds a little bit better. And I'll do the same thing on the other side, and then we will color in. Okay, I'm going to add a little thickness down here on this area. So we'll just bring it down that far. Just because I added some on that side. And this one will come down, but it'll also be behind the leaf, so you really won't see all of it, but you'll know it's there. And I'm going to probably be a little thicker. There. Okay, so that adds a little to him. All right. And we're done with that pen. Now we're going to bring in some of the colors that I used in the rest of the picture. So we're going to start off with the blue. So we used, I'm going to find all the pencils I put in different areas. The Indigo Blue and the True Blue. So the Indigo is the 901, True Blue is 903, and I will just go around the top up here where there's actual blue and touch up some of the indigo in here. And on the side, just bring it down lightly. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little of the powder blue and blend that in. A little thing. And just bring it down. And like I said, I'm going to do one side of the butterfly and then I'll go back and do the other side. And I'm going to do this whole section in the blues, and then we'll do this one in pink. Or, I'll figure it out. Sometimes I just get, maybe I'll do both sides. I'll think about it a little bit. So I can do it the same way. So it's really hard up at the top and then just bringing it down really, really lightly. And then the powder blue to bring it all down. Okay. Maybe we'll do his body the same way in blues, every other stripe. And then the powder blue in the middle. Okay. It's always interesting for me to do a butterfly. I'm going to do this section in the blue too. And then just down with the powder blue. To see what I did on the other side. Because I left one undone, and I'm going to purposely leave it undone. Maybe I'll do the whole butterfly in blue. I'm going to do that same effect up here. Then I have to bring in some of that pink before I get too carried away. So that was the blush pink and Mahogany Red. And I'm just going to use those two together. And we're going to do that on this side. Oh, let's start with the mahogany one, won't we? It's the darker of the two. I'm going to go over that dot. So I can put that back in with the Posca Pen or Stickles. And then we'll just bring the pink in. And then bring some more of that mahogany in on top. And we did a little black raspberry, so we're going to stick that right up here. Just like that. And the pink. And we'll do the other side. Mahogany red. Blush pink. Tiny bit more of the mahogany red. And then the black raspberry. And bring some of that pink in there just to blend that a little better. Okay. Then we'll do it opposite, and I'll put pink here and blue in here. See how that looks. So we'll start with the black raspberry. And then go in with the mahogany red. And then do the pink. Like I said, I don't care about the dots, I will go over those with a pen. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. The black raspberry. I'm pushing pretty hard on these particular colors because I want them to blend kind of smush like the ones I was doing. Forgot to mention that. I'm putting it down quite heavy. It's not a very big spot, so if I just kept going over and over again, I could run into a non-variation color. Okay, then we go in and just kind of smear those two colors together. And then go in with the pink. And with pressure on that, we're just going to pull it all down into the lower section. And then we can always put in a little bit more the black raspberry at the top, just to define that out a little bit more. Do that on this side too. Okay. I think it needs a little more up here at the top. I'm just going to go over that little circle up there. Doesn't need to be there. Alright. And then we'll do this section in blue, and that is the Indigo Blue and the Powder Blue. So Indigo down first. I'm going to color over these little markings, leaving the scallops. Put that in kind of heavy. And then down the sides, and then just go in with the powder blue and drag it down. And I don't know if you know what I mean by dragging it, but I mean, because they're wax base, you just put a lot of pressure on it and it'll pick up the blue, and see how they combine and they drag down together. So you put most of your pressure up here, pulling it in the direction you want it to go, and then the lightest part will go down at the bottom. And then we'll just go back and put the darkest color around there again. And do the other side. Okay. I'm kind of liking that. I think I'll do is darken this area here and bring the blue back up, just in this spot. Same on this side. Okay. I think I'll make that part blue. See how that goes. Awesome, that turned out neat. Okay, and then let's see. I'm almost thinking about doing every other one of these black and make it kind of look like a either piano keys or checkers, or however you want to think about it. I think his little face up here needs a little shading though. So we're gonna do a little blue up here and down in here. And there, and then just lighten it up in there. And yeah, I think that is what I'll do. I got a... Okay, so I'm going to take just a black prism marker, and I'm just going to go in and color every other one of these black. And I'm turning my pencil so it's on the sharpest corner to get the sharpest and the hardest, because I have to push pretty hard to get this down as a solid black. And anything that I went over with the pencils, I can go back over also. Trying to make sure I get it as dark as I can without using a marker. I like that. Since this side is dark, I'm not sure if they all have the same lines. I'm just going to go ahead and darken that one and start this way. Okay, doesn't really matter on this one, so we started here. Okay, I'm going to darken him up a little bit on this side of his body, so it doesn't look it's blurring into everything. Color his little eye. Black lines back in. Okay. Then the rest of it is going to be the Stickles and splattering. Now, let's get the camera up a little bit. The splattering that's going to be done in here is going to be done with water. Okay, so I have what they call a distress, I don't know if you can read that, distress sprayer. And it's not exactly like your normal, water sprayers. It has a mechanism in here that shoots out some really big drops and then some little tiny drops. And of course, it's one of the Ranger products that is from Tim Holtz, and I have a lot of his stuff. So I'm going to spray it on here, and I'm hoping that it won't take up ink from the butterfly itself, is what I'm going for. And I'm very leery about that. So I'm going to cover up that and see what it'll do down here. We just kind of spray it and see if we can pick up some of this ink that's down here. And it does. So I'm just going to keep covering the little butterfly because I don't want to get him. So I colored him in the Pitt pen, but I'm not exactly sure how good that is with water. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that the distress ink will not come up, or the pencils won't come up, but the distress ink should, and I don't know how much I got on here, but some of it is there. And whatever can't come up, I'll get up some other way to make it look like that. So, I like the effect we have here, and then I'm just going to use my eraser. And I have a piece of sandpaper here because there's color on the eraser part, and I don't want that on. So I'll just take that off, and then I'll make it a little bit of a point. And then I will just go in here and erase some of the blue and try to make it resemble something down here. And I will also do that a little down here, just so it'll match a little. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And now what we're going to do is make kind of a rough circle with this paper here. I do this a lot. Rough circle, because I don't want too much of it on everything. So I want it about there. I do want it in some other spots. And then I am going to, I don't want any straight edges either. Turn it like that. Get out some black paint, or white paint, sorry. It's just some FolkArt acrylic white paint. And I'm going to put some white splatters out here in this area. So I just pour this on my desk because I have a glass top on here. If I can get the paint out. Trying to find a pen here. Okay. And then we'll just put some here on the desk. Doesn't take terribly much. Add a tiny bit of water to it. And get a paintbrush. Had one on my desk just 2 seconds ago. Of course, then I moved everything, so I lost it. Oh. Okay. It's a fan paintbrush. Just one you can pick up at any store. So we just dab some on there and then dab it into the water, and then kind of show you down here, kind of flick it on, turning it at different angles. Trying not to get it on the camera, which is my phone. Wouldn't be good, because this gets all over, but I wanted you to see how it's done. And when I come back, I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I took the paper off, and this is what we got. And the reason I like to do this is because it never looks the same as on any page, and I love the effect. So we have the white splatters. I may even put in some sparkles in here. I'm definitely going to touch him up with some Stickles, and that's just these stickle things, and I have to decide if I want a golden color, because one has got more gold in it, one has got more blue in it, and I will just be attaching that in the little dots and in areas of the butterfly, maybe in the center of the flowers. And if I put any of the little stars on here, I will also be adding it on those. And I will show you a picture at the end of the video of the finished product. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like these type of videos, go ahead and subscribe. If you want notifications, ring the little bell over there on the side. If you want to, you can also give me a little thumbs up. That helps out. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a great day. And I will make all the lists down below in the description box on the products I used. See you later, guys. Take care.